Welcome, welcome, ladies. I am so excited to be here today. I am so excited to be here today. Today is the masterclass, The Success System, 4 Simple Steps to Make 5K in Your New Business. So like I said, I'm excited to be here. I've been waiting for this moment for about a month now. I've been preparing all of the materials for you, and I'm super excited to share with you what I'm going to share with you today. So I'm going to give everyone just a second to jump on live. I'm going to refresh this page here, make sure that everything's going well. Let me know in the comments if you're here and if you can hear me and see me okay. I'm going to make sure we don't have any technical difficulties. So today we're going to talk about the success system. So 4 simple steps to make 5K in your new business. So what you're going to learn is how to guarantee your success, why you're currently not hitting your business or financial goals and what to do to shift, how to master your time so that you can work less and make more, and also the #1 key to keeping your motivation when business and life is hard. Okay, when those unexpected challenges come up that are inevitable, that everyone has these challenges that come up in their lives and their businesses. Hi, Belle. Hello from North Carolina, USA. I'm here in Guatemala. Yeah, that's a fun thing to start with. So how about everyone, let us know where you are in the world. Hopefully the timing of the time zone isn't too challenging for you. So yeah, let me know where you like, if you're here, say hello, drop a heart in the comments, or tell us where you're from. Okay, again, so like I said, I'm super excited to be here. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for wanting to learn about the success system. Again, I've been working on this for a while, and I really feel like this is going to be the best masterclass that I've done. So this time is for you. So congratulations on taking this time for yourself to pursue what is important to you. Hi, Danielle. I want you to just ditch the mom guilt right now. You're a mom, ditch the mom guilt and prioritize yourself so that you can really learn how to create the business that you want in the time that you have. Okay, so try not to multitask so that you can actually take notes and really lock in what you've learned today and go implement that. Okay, I can talk all day. I can tell you what to do all day, but if you don't take what you've learned and go and implement it, you're not going to see any results. Okay, so also, I want to say that it's okay if you feel a little distracted. I have been where you are, whether you are breastfeeding or you are interrupted by your kids. This is real life, and real life happens. Okay, so do your best to focus on you right now and on your business that you want to create and your future. And if an interruption happens, we will roll with it. Okay, so one other side note, the replay for this masterclass is going to be available until August 24th. So you can always come back later or once the kids are in bed. Okay, so if something comes up, you can always come back to this replay again. It's going to be up for the next couple weeks. So let's talk about who this is for. I'm going to make sure that this is going okay in my group. Just make sure that this is broadcasting. I'm on my phone and on my computer, so sometimes there's some technical difficulties. So, okay, yes, we're live. Okay, so who this is for? This is a system, this success system works for any business in any amount of time that you are able to dedicate your business in any circumstances. Okay, I know this because I am a mom of 2 toddlers, 3 years old and 1.5, and I'm currently pregnant. And I also have clients with special circumstances, clients who have a full-time job or who have ADHD or who have a disability or who are full-time moms, who are single moms, okay, who haven't worked in years. So you name it, I've seen your special circumstance. Okay, everyone has a special circumstance. One of my clients has 6 kids. Okay, tell me in the comments if you have 6 kids or more or close to that, please let me know, okay, because you've got your hands full. So 6 kids. 2 of my current clients, thank you, Danielle, that's sweet, congrats. 2 of my clients currently have full-time jobs and they are building businesses on the side right now so that they can quit by next year. Okay, 2 of my clients also have right now have local businesses. Okay, one that provides a service and one that sells products. Okay, so not an online business. This process works. It doesn't just have to be an online business. Okay, most of my clients have online businesses because that is how we're really able to reach a lot more people. But local businesses are amazing too, and my husband has a local business as well, so I know a lot about local businesses. That is a special circumstance that we can definitely overcome. Several of my clients have ADHD. About half of my current clients have kids and the other half don't. Okay, Danielle, 4 and 3 live with us. Yes. Okay, so 3 in the house. That is, you've got your hands full for sure. Okay, so my point here is that I want you to know that no matter where you are right now, you can get to where you want to go. Okay, you can create the business that you want in the time that you have. Okay, so I have 4 goals for you today. Here are the goals that I have for you today. The first one is I want you to know what the actual problem is that you need to solve. Okay, this sounds silly, but when you know the problem, you can solve it. Okay, but if you don't know what the problem is, if you're spinning or if you're spread thin and you're confused or you're stuck, you're going to be confused and overwhelmed, and it's really difficult to move forward when you're confused and overwhelmed. Okay. The second thing that I want you to, the second goal I have for you today is a mental shift. Okay, the first shift is always mental. Okay, when you shift your mindset, you're able to make massive progress in all areas of your life. Okay, so that's the second thing that I want for you today. The third goal I have for you today is to really gain more confidence that if you keep going, you will create the success that you want. Okay, I know it's easy to get discouraged, but I want you to leave here committed to figuring it out and knowing that you can and will figure it out, especially with the right support and accountability. Okay. The last thing that I want you to get out of today is I want you to make a decision and a commitment to not settle for a life or a business that doesn't light you up. Okay. If your dream life starts with you deciding and you committing to doing the work and getting the support that you need in order to create the life that you want and deserve. Okay. You don't have to do this alone, but you do have to make this commitment to yourself. Okay, so those are the 4 things that I want for you today. Know what your actual problem is so that you can figure out how to solve it. To make that mental mindset shift that you're really able to open up and make progress and see things clearly. Getting more confidence that if you keep going, you will create the success you want. And finally, make a decision and a commitment to not settle for a life or a business that doesn't light you up. Okay, so for those of you who don't know me, I'm Kimberly Latona. I'm a life and business coach for busy mamas. I'm also an NLP practitioner and I have a master's in business. So I teach women how to create a part-time business with full-time income while living a life that they love. So I started my coaching business about 6 years ago after earning my master's in business, my MBA, and working in corporate for about 7 years. I was the director of the largest angel investment organization in the US, and I was the liaison between entrepreneurs and investors. Kind of like if you've ever seen this show, Shark Tank, it was kind of like that, right? It was very much like that with the investors, and I was just the liaison between the entrepreneurs and the investors, looking at their business plans and really helping them create a business plan that would move forward with success and that the investors would actually invest in. Okay, so I have reviewed thousands of business plans and coached hundreds of entrepreneurs over the years. And I have learned a lot about business and what it really takes to build a business without working 24/7 or giving up the things that are really important to you and that you love, and working part-time while raising babies. Okay, but it hasn't always been rainbows and butterflies in my business or in my personal life. So I've dealt with a lot of challenges over the years. I moved to another country. I've had 2 babies and 3 surgeries. My husband had major back surgery. We got stuck in another country that was not away from our home for a year because of the pandemic. And so many other things that I could share with you about my journey. But ultimately, what I want you to take away from this is that you can build the business that you want in the time that you have, even when life challenges come up. Okay, life challenges are inevitable. They're going to happen, okay? But your business can actually help you get through those challenges if you build it in a sustainable way that really aligns with your core values and your financial goals, okay? there are so many opportunities that I wouldn't have had if I didn't have this business. Okay. I wouldn't have been able to stay home and help with my husband's back issues for the time when he had that back surgery. I wouldn't have been able to support our family, be the sole provider for our family for the last 2 years. We wouldn't be taking vacations. We wouldn't be traveling to California where my family lives. We live in Guatemala. We wouldn't be traveling back and forth several times a year. I wouldn't have been able to stay home with my babies. There's just so many opportunities. So I just want you to know that your business can actually help you get through those challenges. Like I said, if you build it in a sustainable way that really aligns with your core values and your financial goals. Okay. So in my experience, there are usually 3 things that are stopping women from making a lot of money in their business, especially while you're only working part-time. Okay. The first one is you don't believe that you can make a lot of money. Okay. So your belief isn't there. You don't believe in your business. You don't believe in yourself running your business. Like you just don't believe that you can make a lot of money in your business. Okay. This is a mindset issue. The second thing that's stopping women from making a lot of money in their business is you don't know how to make money in your business. Okay. You don't know where to find the clients. You don't know what to do. You don't know how to build the business. Okay. So that is the second thing, is you don't know how to make money in your business. And the third thing stopping women from making a lot of money in their business, especially while working part-time, is you don't know how to manage your time effectively. Okay. So we're going to address all 3 of these today. And I'm going to give you the formula to create a part-time business that makes full-time income while living a life that you love. Okay. Hi, Marisol and Melinda. Thanks for joining us. Okay. So here is the formula. Grab a pen and a notebook. You're going to want to take some notes. Okay. Because there's a lot of information packed into this time that we're going to have together today. So here's the formula to create a part-time business that makes full-time income. Okay. Write this down. Vision plus mindset plus strategy times time management equals a sustainable, profitable part-time business. Okay, so let's break down those 4 components: your vision, your mindset, your business strategy, and your time management. Okay, ultimately, those are going to be these 4 steps. So I want to go through those. We're going to go through those in detail. Okay, so again, grab a pen, take some notes. So we'll break down those 4 key components. The first one we're going to talk about is your vision. Okay, so the first step in making 5K in your business is getting clear on your life and your business vision. Okay, this is important because if you don't know where you are and where you want to be, you can't bridge the gap and get to the other side. Okay, so some of the questions that I like to ask here, and some of the prompts are, how many hours a week do you want to work? Or how many hours a week can you work, right? If you're a full-time mom, if you have a full-time job, all these special circumstances, like how many hours do you have in your day to work? Okay, how much money do you want to make every month? What are your core values? What is important to you? Okay, so for example, for me, some of my core values are freedom and flexibility and family and travel. Okay, those are some of the things that are really important to me. So I'm going to build a business that's based on those core values. Okay, another question is, what season of life are you in? Okay, do you have babies? Do you have toddlers? Are your kids in school? Are you nursing? Are you pregnant? Are your kids in college? We take these things into account because we're not building a business that just ignores your priorities and your current life circumstances. Okay. Another part of your vision is your why. So what is the significance of you creating a part-time business with full-time income? Okay, how does it feel to achieve that goal? And what would it mean for your family? These are really important questions because at the end of the day, you're doing this for a reason and you need to know why. You need to know why you're doing this. It's so important to know why, because when things get difficult, you're going to come back to this. Okay, really anchoring in your why and why you want to build this business and what it will mean for you is the key to resilience and persistence. Okay, because again, when things get hard, spoiler alert, like things are going to get hard, like challenges are inevitable. You're going to have a deep-rooted reason to keep going and to not give up. Okay, what are all the things that could get in your way? Okay, this is your roadmap. Okay, if you're getting distracted right now, come back to me. Okay, so what are all the things that could get in your way? Your roadmap is to solve all the challenges that could possibly get in your way. And if you do that, your success is inevitable. Okay, I like to sometimes I compare it to like there being like trash in the middle of the street. Okay, and where you are now is on one side of the street, on the other side of the street is where you want to be. And there's a bunch of trash in the street. Okay, those are all the roadblocks or the challenges. So if you pick up all the trash and you clear out all the trash that's in your way, it becomes inevitable. You can just walk across the street. Okay, but if all that stuff is in your way, it's really difficult to move forward. Okay. So in my Foundations to Freedom coaching program, we get to the bottom of what you really want, what you actually want, not just what everyone else wants for you or what you're told you want or what you think you should want. Okay, what you actually want in your life and in your business. And then we map out a plan to crunch the numbers to figure out how to make it work mathematically based on the time that you have to spend on your business and the amount of money that you want to make. Okay, it's a simple numbers game. Especially as moms, like we don't have the time for things to be complicated. Our lives are complicated enough just juggling routines and activities and meals and daily life. Okay, hi Olga, so nice to see you. Okay, so that's the first thing is vision. Belle says, I feel like having that vision won't be enough if you don't actually have the discipline and consistency to take action. 100%, which is why that is only step one of our 4 steps. Definitely. So stay tuned because we're going to talk about mindset, business strategy, and time management also. Okay. So the second step, and one of the things that I work on with my clients consistently is mindset. Okay. That's kind of like a buzzword that everyone throws around. It's like mindset. What even is it? What it is it's really the belief that building a profitable business that makes you a lot of money is possible for you. Okay. So there are thoughts and beliefs that are worth $0, and there are thoughts and beliefs that are worth $5,000. So the $0 thoughts are not going to make you any money, and the $5,000 thoughts are going to make you a lot of money in very little time. Okay, so depending on how deeply you believe them, you actually believe this is going to work. Okay, so Belle, this goes back to the discipline and the consistency that you are talking about. A lot of that is really mindset. Okay, so how you know you need to work on your mindset is you are consuming content, you're learning, but you're not taking action or implementing in your business. Okay, or you don't believe that you have unique value to give, or maybe you think that people will think that your offer is too expensive. Okay, that's a mindset issue. Maybe you think that you're being annoying when you talk about your business or you post on social media or about an offer. Okay, or maybe you are giving away stuff for free, but you're never really selling anything to anyone. Maybe you see other women succeeding and you wonder what they have that you don't. Okay, or you think the market is too crowded and there's already too many people in your space or in your niche. Okay, or you believe that you're not disciplined. Right? Maybe you believe that you are a procrastinator. That's just who you are. Okay, those are all mindset issues. Okay, that's how you know. So here are some ideas and examples of thoughts that are worth $5,000. Okay, one is that there are already people in my network right now who need what I'm selling and are ready and willing to pay me. Okay, I am unique and valuable and I can help someone right now. What about I am great at time management? I am super disciplined. I am always consistent. Okay, those thoughts are worth so much more money than the negative thoughts that you're telling yourself, like I procrastinate a lot. I'm a procrastinator, right? How about the more money I make, the more good I can do in the world? Okay, another $5,000 thought, the more successful I am, the better off my family and kids will be. Another thought, I can have and deserve everything I want. One of the ones I really love is I have the perfect brain for this. Okay, I'm meant for this. This is my purpose. Okay. Another $5,000 thought is everything is working. My business is coming together perfectly. Okay. Another one is this is a really big one. I create my results, my clients, my income, and they come from my thoughts. Okay, how you think about things is what your reality becomes. Okay, so if your belief is I can control the amount of money that I make, you are going to take different actions than if you don't believe that, right? If that's not your thought or your belief. Okay. So I want to talk about 3 essential beliefs that you need in order to make your first or next $5,000 in your business. Okay. The first one is, I already have the value to give right now as I am. Okay. If the thoughts or beliefs going through your mind are imposter syndrome thoughts, like I'm not good enough thoughts, or it will be, or like I'm not cut out for this, or I'm not smart enough for this, it will be really hard to sell anything or make any money. Okay. Because if you don't believe that you have value to give, why would your clients believe that? Right? You must believe that you're good enough exactly as you are right now, and that you have tons of value to give right now as you are. Okay. I tell my clients that you only need to be 2 steps ahead of your ideal clients to be able to help them. You don't have to have everything all figured out. Okay. You can still be on a journey and you can still help people. So lock that thought in. I already have value to give right now as I am. Okay. The second thought or essential belief that I want you to have. Okay. We're going through the 3 essential beliefs that you need to have in order to create 5K in your business. Okay. The second thought is, people want to buy my offer from me right now. Okay. So unfortunately, a lot of entrepreneurs don't believe that people want to buy and that they have the money to invest and that they're ready right now. Okay. But here's the thing. If you don't believe that, if you don't believe that people want to buy from you and they have the money to pay you and they're already ready to invest right now, you won't attract those people. Okay. Just believing that people want to buy from you right now will shift something in your brain and inspire you to actually do the things that you need to do in order to sell what you're selling. Okay. A lot of business owners feel bad about selling their products or services, like it's a bad thing to sell. Okay. But it's not a bad thing to sell. Okay. If you're genuinely helping people, if you're serving and you're actually selling people what they need or want, selling is of service to them. Okay. Think about how much more you can help someone if you make an offer. Making offers is helpful for your ideal clients, right? Making offers is just inviting people in. It's an offer is an invitation. It could be an invitation to your Facebook group, or an invitation to a discovery call, or an invitation to download your freebie, an invitation to work with you. Okay. When you make offers, when you sell to people, you're giving people the chance to change their lives. Okay. To get a transformation that they want and they need so badly. You're solving their problem and they're exchanging money for something that is of even greater value to them, right? Your expertise, your experience, your knowledge, your skills, and whatever else you have to offer. Okay. So again, the thought here that you need is that people want to buy from me right now. Okay. And then the third thought that I want you to leave here with, the third essential belief in this mindset piece is, if I stay consistent and committed, my success is inevitable. Okay. You must believe that if you keep going, you will figure it out and succeed. Okay. If this is your attitude and your approach in business and really in life, you will hit your goals. This mindset really literally guarantees your success. Okay. If I stay committed and consistent, my success is inevitable. Okay. So in my Foundations to Freedom, not only do we do the mindset work, but you're also surrounded by other women who are doing that work, right? Believing in yourself and your business becomes the norm, and it helps you feel safe believing in your dreams and in their possibility. Okay. Imagine how you feel when you're surrounded by other people. It's sort of like when you're surrounded by a bunch of people who don't exercise and they're overweight and they just want to eat crap all day, right? Like you feel like that's the norm. So you don't feel bad, like eating all those things. But if you're surrounded by fit people who are like fueling themselves with really energetic foods and whole foods and everything, and they go to the gym every day, like that's the norm for you. And that's probably what you're going to do, right? So being in that environment where you're surrounded by those people who are encouraging and who believe that if they stay consistent and committed, their success is inevitable, and they're doing big things and they have big dreams, you are going to feel that as well. Okay. So that's the second step, is your mindset. Okay. The third step that we're going to talk about today is your business strategy. Okay. So the third step in making 5K in your new business is designing a business and marketing strategy that are aligned with your personality, your experience, your expertise, and your goals. Okay. After you create your unique business strategy, then you commit to it. Okay. The commitment is really important because it's easy to feel like things are not working after a few weeks or maybe after a few months, even when it actually is working. Okay. A lot of business owners change their strategy constantly and they're hopping back and forth and doing all the things and spread across all the platforms and just like working 24/7 and like are slaves to social media or wherever you're advertising or marketing. And they're even when it actually, so they're constantly changing their strategy when it looks like it's not working, right? But really it was just building up momentum. So I like to use the analogy of microwave popcorn. Okay, the momentum in your business is like microwave popcorn. You put the popcorn back in the microwave and it starts heating, but you literally see nothing happening for the first minute, even though the popcorn is actually heating up and it's about to pop. Okay, and then one kernel pops, and then another pops, and then another pops. Okay, until the whole bag is popping like crazy, and you have a bunch of delicious popcorn. Okay, but if you stop the microwave and you take out the bag after a minute, you get nothing. Right? You started building the momentum, but then you're like, oh, this isn't working. Like nothing's happening. Right? And if you don't wait and you quit and you don't let it actually build momentum, you're not going to get the bag of popcorn, right? You're just going to have a bunch of kernels sitting in there. So here's how you know you need to master your business strategy. Maybe you are changing your business plan or strategy every few months because you think it isn't working. Maybe you're spread thin on a million different social media platforms. You are on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and Twitter and TikTok and LinkedIn and what else? Like you're on all the different places. Okay, maybe you're spread thin. Maybe you think that your business isn't working because you aren't on the newest internet trend, or because you aren't making Instagram reels. Okay, or maybe you have pivoted at least once in the last 6 months. Or you've changed or considered changing your niche or your target market recently. Okay, that's how you know you need to master your business strategy. Some of the ways. Okay, so I teach my clients what I call the 4 1s. One offer. Okay, one offer. We start with one offer means you're not selling 7 different things at the same time. You didn't join 12 different, marketing companies or social selling companies all at the same time, right? You're focused on selling one thing and the one thing that will help your ideal client the most right now. Okay. One problem solved. Okay. So this means you're not trying to be everything to everyone. You're just solving one specific can't live without problem for your people. Okay. One target market. So you're speaking to one specific person, and so when you're writing emails and social posts, you aren't speaking to everyone, right? It's not just like this, like throw spaghetti at the wall type of strategy, right? You're speaking to one person who you want to work with most and who you know needs your help the most. Okay. And then lastly, the one system for getting clients. Okay. You're not trying to keep up with 5 different platforms and all the changing algorithms, because you're focused on one place where your ideal clients come, and you nurture them until they become paying clients. Okay. So in my coaching program, Foundations to Freedom, we get clear on your 4 1s, and you commit to a business model and a marketing plan. Okay. And then you build your momentum by working on your strategy until it works and improving it along the way, instead of jumping from one hot strategy to the next one whenever they pop up and getting frustrated that you're not seeing the results. Okay. It's also important to note that this strategy is unique to you. Okay. We all have different goals. We all have different interests and preferences. And if you want to build a sustainable business, it's important to not do the things that you hate to do. Okay. So if you hate Pinterest, like you're not going to be showing up on Pinterest every day, and that's not going to be part of your strategy, even if someone tells you that's the most lucrative place to advertise or to do your marketing. Okay. So again, there's no right business or marketing strategy. There's only the right strategy for you. Okay. So that's the third one, business strategy. The fourth one, and the last step in making 5K in your business while working part-time, is mastering your time management. Okay. If you want to create a part-time business with full-time income, you have to get good at time management. So you can't afford to waste time doing things that don't matter or that don't create results in your business. Okay. Because then you're going to create a full-time business that makes part-time income instead of making a part-time business that makes full-time income. Okay. So some of the ways that you know you need to master your time management you are spending most of your work time procrastinating, okay? Or you're taking courses and certifications and learning instead of actually implementing what you know and working on your business, okay? Maybe you're multitasking a lot. Maybe you feel bad about how you spend your time. Maybe you feel guilty for not working more and also guilty for not spending more quality time with your family and doing the things that you love. Maybe you're never really satisfied with how you spent your time at the end of the day. Or maybe you feel like you never really have enough time. There's always too much to do. Okay, that's how you know you need to master your time management. So here's what we want to talk about is mastering your time management happens in 4 steps. Okay, the first step is getting clear on how much time you actually have to dedicate to your business. Okay, it doesn't matter if you have 1 hour a week or 20 hours a week, you can create the business that you want in the time that you have. Okay, this isn't a race to the finish line. This is like us creating a sustainable business that's going to be here for a long time, as long as you want it, that creates income that you want, right? It's not about like racing to the finish line and like, let's see who can get to 10K a month the fastest, okay? You have unique circumstances, so we need to get clear on how much time you have to dedicate to your business, okay? The second part is evaluate how you're currently spending your time and recognize any gaps where you aren't cultivating what matters, okay? When I say cultivating what matters, I mean you're spending time cultivating relationships and joy and abundance and financial independence and quality time with your family or anything else that's important to you. Okay, at the end of the day, if you look back, like you want to be able to say, like, I did the things that were important to me, right? I spent time with my kids. I grew my relationship with my spouse. I like painted or I did something that I really love doing that lights me up, right? So again, you want to evaluate how you're currently spending your time and recognize any gaps where you aren't cultivating what matters, and cut out those things. If you're doing things in your day that aren't cultivating what matters or that aren't bringing you joy or abundance, like those things need to go, okay? Number 3 is set boundaries around your business time. Okay, this doesn't mean that you can't be flexible. Life happens, especially when you have kids. Like I know I have a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old at home. It just means that you make your business non-negotiable, but flexible. Okay, so flexible but non-negotiable. It means like I can be flexible with like when I work today, but I'm not just going to not work today, right? So if I've told myself I'm going to work for 2 hours today and here are the things that I want to get done, I can be flexible. I can be like, okay, like today didn't work out, like my kids were sick or we had an emergency or whatever, so I can do it when the kids go to bed, right? I can be flexible but non-negotiable about my business. Okay, and then the 4th thing for time management, mastering your time, is creating a schedule that aligns with your priorities and your business time. Okay, so this includes scheduling in quality time with your family and self-care and vacations and any other priorities that you have. Okay, you're not only just scheduling in business time. That would be boring, and that's not why you're creating your own business, right? You're creating your business so that you have the flexibility and the freedom to do what you want to do when you want to do it, okay? So mastering your time allows you to be efficient and effective and not feel guilty when you are doing something when you feel like you should be doing something else. Okay, you won't be multitasking or checking your phone or your emails when you should be engaging with your kids or when you want to be engaging with your kids, and you won't be feeling bad for working when you aren't with your kids or your family or your friends. Okay, it's possible to have a balance that works for you, whatever that looks like. Okay, so those are the 4 steps to making 5K in your new business while working part-time. Okay, the first one is master your vision. The second one, master your mindset. The third one, master your business strategy. And the 4th one is master your time. Okay, so tell me in the comments, which of these 4 areas, which one are you struggling with the most? Which one have you not mastered? Where do you need the most support? Okay, I'm curious. So tell me in the comments, like what is resonating the most with you in terms of the 4 components to creating the first or next 5K in your business. Okay. So those are exactly the things that I teach my clients how to do, okay? I teach them how to master their vision, their mindset, their business strategy, and their time. And the best place to do this work is in my life and business coaching program, Foundations to Freedom, where you learn how to create a part-time business with full-time income while living a life that you love. Okay, so right now through August 24th, which is in 2 weeks, I'm offering my private clients a full year of business coaching for the price of 6 months. I have never done this before. I probably will never do it again, but here's what it will look like for us to work together in Foundations to Freedom. Okay, so the first part is my normal 6-month coaching program, which is 6 months of weekly one-on-one coaching to provide you with the support, the system, the strategy, and the accountability to create the business and life that you want. Okay, so again, you'll master your vision, your mindset, your business strategy, and your time management. And then we have 1-hour private coaching calls on Zoom every week. Okay, you have a Google Drive folder with all of your notes and action items. You have recorded Zoom calls to access whenever you need them. And you have any and all resources that in order to implement your customized business strategy. Okay, whether that is spreadsheets or worksheets or whatever it is that you need in order to implement your customized business strategy, those are all provided for you as well. I also provide one of the most valuable things is I provide text and email support in between our calls to keep you accountable and on track between sessions. Okay, so I really encourage my students to reach out whenever they get stuck so that they can get unstuck and keep the momentum going as soon as possible. Okay, so again, if you book your strategy call by Wednesday, August 24th, I'm also giving you some extra bonuses that are worth over 5K in value. So not only do you get 6 months of one-on-one weekly coaching with me, plus access to me in between, but you also get 6 months after your 6 months has ended over your one-on-one coaching. You get 6 months of group coaching, which equals 1 full year of life and business coaching. Okay, for which is like an extra $3,000 value for that 6 months extra of group coaching. Okay, you'll also get a 2-hour NLP intensive to clear mental and emotional blocks so that you can start fresh with a clean slate. Okay, you'll also get lifetime access to my online course that is launching early next year. That's the whole point of this is actually I'm really excited about this course that I'm launching early next year. It's going to have modules and actionable lessons for your mindset, your vision, your strategy, and your time management to reinforce what you've learned during our coaching sessions. Okay, so you'll have access to this online course, which is launching next year. And then finally, you'll have a private community of other women who have invested in themselves, and they're on the same journey as you to create a part-time business with full-time income. Okay, so being surrounded by other women who are doing what you're doing and what you want to be doing is so inspiring. So this community is so that you don't have to feel like you're alone building your business. I understand what it's like to have friends and family who just don't understand what you're doing. Okay, even my husband right now still doesn't really understand what I do, and I've been doing it for 6 years. So it can be really hard, and it's so much easier to grow a business when you know that other people are doing it and they're cheering you on. Okay, so the next step, if you are ready to create this part-time business with full-time income, and you're ready to talk to me about how we can make that happen for you, how we can team up and make this your reality, and really get this offer for 1 full year of coaching at the price of my 6-month one-on-one coaching program, I would love for you to book a free strategy call. Okay, so you're just going to go to kimberlylatona.as.me/time-mastery. Okay, so I'm going to drop the link to that in this live so that you have this in the comments. I'm also going to send a follow-up email today with the replay and a link to book your strategy call. Okay, so this is a free strategy call. This is to see if we're a good fit and to see if you're really ready to create this part-time business with full-time income. Okay. I know that hiring a coach can feel scary and that the investment in yourself can make you feel uncomfortable, but I would love to challenge you to really just take the first step in overcoming your doubts and letting go of your limiting beliefs so that you can get clarity and direction for your long-term goals and really hold a space for you and your business to grow over the next year. Okay, there's really no reason for you to not book a strategy call with me, and we'll figure it out. We'll see how is this going to work. I will answer any of your questions. And the sooner you join this, the closer you are to making that first or next 5K in your business. Okay, so I want to open this up for questions. Make sure that you have everything that you need in order to invest in yourself today, because your brain is probably going to start making excuses for why you shouldn't invest the money, or you can't afford it right now, or maybe later when you are in X circumstance. Okay, so I want you to know that it's normal to feel anxiety about investing in yourself, especially as women, and even more, especially as moms. We are wired to give and to focus on everyone else and to make sure that everyone else is taken care of. And we're usually the last in line because we're givers. Okay. But the thing about women is that when we receive, we give even more, and we're even better and more abundant givers, because when our cups are full, they overflow into literally the lives of everyone around us. Okay. That's the thing about women making money. I believe that the more money in the hands of women, the better, because we are generous. Okay. When women make money, they spend it on things that make everyone else's lives better. The lives of our families, the lives of our kids, the lives of our husbands, the lives of our friends, not just our own lives. Okay. So again, I want to open it up for questions. If there's any questions, please type them in the comments. One that I want to say already, just before anyone starts mentioning any comments, is one of the common questions that I get is, will this work for me? Okay, the biggest doubt or the biggest objection is like, I'm not sure that this will work for me in my business. Okay, but the thing is, investing in your business requires you to believe that it's going to work. Okay, that it's possible for you to be successful. And this is why it's important to develop the mindset that we talked about earlier. Okay, you have to take action before your business proves itself to you. Okay, you essentially have to prove yourself to your business. Like, I'm serious, I'm committed, I'm going to do this, I'm invested, before your business proves itself to you. Okay, and I also want to make sure that you understand the difference between spending money and investing money in yourself. Okay, it's about the return on investment. Okay, so this is, I mean, maybe this is like my little strategy brain because I have my master's in business, but really, like, spending money and investing money is so different. Okay, spending money on yourself is buying something that you want or you need. Okay, investing money in yourself is paying for something that is going to give you a return on your investment. Okay, the only reason why you ever would hire a business coach is because your intention is to learn how to make money, and more money than you pay the business coach. Okay, so let's talk about an example of ROI, just because that's fun, at least for me. So if you invest $6,000 in this year-long business coaching program, and let's be conservative. Okay, let's say you don't make any money for 6 months, and then you make $5,000, and then you stay there. Okay, again, we're going to be conservative and say you don't grow past $5,000 this month. You don't make any money for 6 months, and you make $5,000 a month starting then, and then you just stay there for the year. Okay, at the end of the year, you've made $30,000. Okay, so you invested $6K, and you have now 5x your investment of $6K. You just made your money back, plus you made an additional $24,000. Okay, so really, what is the cost of not getting coaching? What is the cost of not getting the business coaching that you need in order to create the business that you want and make the money that you want? Okay, what is that? What is the cost? What is the risk of not getting the business coaching that you need right now? So the last thing I want to say is you are already in the worst case scenario. I know that sounds bad, but think about it. Right now, you either don't have a business up and running, or you're not making money in your business. Okay, so you're already in, this is the worst case scenario, right? You either don't have the business yet that you want, or you aren't making the money that you want in your business. Okay, so what you reinforce when you invest in yourself through coaching is that you can do this. You can make your business work. You can create a part-time business with full-time income, and you can be successful. Okay, what you reinforce when you don't join, when you don't get the coaching that you need, is this isn't possible for you. Your business isn't going to work out. You're not cut out for this. Okay, so what choice do you want to make, and what do you want to reinforce in your brain with the choices that you're making? Okay, that's what I want to leave you with. I don't see any questions, any other questions coming up right now. So again, I'm going to drop the link to book a free time mastery strategy call with me. You will also get an email with the replay of this masterclass and a link to book a strategy call. I would love to hear any feedback, any questions that you have. Please reach out to me. You can write them in the comments. You can email. You can respond to the email, or you can just directly book a call, and we we can get on the phone, get on a Zoom call, and talk about any questions or challenges that you have coming up, any special circumstances. Again, I have a lot of different clients with a lot of different special circumstances. So that shouldn't stop you. Do not let those excuses stop you. Okay, so thank you for being here, ladies. I love you. I will see you around in this group, Confident and Courageous Biz Building Mamas. And in the meantime, I cannot wait to talk with you on a free time mastery strategy call to see if this is the right fit and to see if we should really move forward in this relationship and start building your business. Okay, thank you, ladies, and I will see you soon.